so it was pretty damn nasty. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Kim. Hi, Bob.
Hi, listen, Susan, how does it feel to be out of your quarantine? You feel free?
Fine.
You feel free getting in the car?
Well, it feels fine, but two of the, I mean, it's sad because, yeah.
It's sad? Wait a minute.
Well,
Why?
no, two people where I work
Yeah?
got infected and got COVID. Yeah.
Are they okay?
Yeah, how was
They're
their
okay.
COVID illness?
They had, they were basically they said 1 day or 2 days, and they're asymptomatic. So,
Wow.
who knows?
Maybe,
That's how it works.
No, I mean, I think maybe sometimes people get mild cases and then they're asymptomatic. But if you've been to a bar and having a long evening, then you're gonna die,
Well,
How old were the people at work? What age
one got
range?
it from his son. Got it from his son. He's 60, and then the other one is in his 40s.
Yeah.
They should know better.
No, it's not their fault. If you have children or people coming in your house and you have no control over it. Hi, Janice.
Hi,
Hey,
Janice.
Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Hey. Well, once again, we're the few, the proud, and the brave.
Yes, and Ron's here.
Ron?
Yes.
Ah.
And we're told we may have a visit. Jane contacted Mick and said, just checking to see if you're okay.
Yeah, good.
And he may drop by.
Was he okay?
He has work.
Oh, he was working, and that's why.
Yeah.
Busy.
So
It was very hard if you work to fit this in, as I found this week when I had all my real estate blow-ups.
Yeah. Janice, can you check your sound? You may have the squeaky voice.
Oh.
Speak. Speak again. You're not.
The chipmunks.
Are you muted?
I think she's muted.
She's not muted. You may want to log off and log on again if you don't mind, because we're not hearing you. And Janice is back. And Ron's back.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Ron, you're muted.
Can he hear you?
No.
Ah, now he's okay. Yes.
And Mike is here. That's presumably Mike and Sarah. And Jane is here.
Is Ken going to be here today?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, I'm glad Mike and Sarah are here because I know Sarah's been doing some very interesting things that I suspect she's going to show you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Better.
Do you guys have a very big house or apartment so that you can't see each other?
We're in two different rooms.
I see. So there's a lot of space in between.
Not much space. We're about 7 feet apart.
Oh, really? Really?
There's a wall
Okay.
between them.
It just seems like she's at the other end of the world.
Everyone.
Yes.
I am
Is there audio?
in Norway.
Yes.
Hey,
Jane?
Jane.
Are you hearing us, Jane?
Can you hear us, Jane? I don't think so. Hey, Ken.
Hi,
Jane.
Well
Hey,
done.
Ken.
how are you, Bob?
Yeah, we're good. We're
Good,
good. We
good.
weren't sure if you were coming. We were hoping, but
Well, I want to be part of this every week if I can.
oh,
Been very enjoyable,
terrific.
very enjoyable. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's,
doing good. We're all doing well. We've gotten past our humps and things.
Jane, can you speak? I'm not sure we're hearing you.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you.
good.
I didn't have my own speakers on,
Ah,
Oh,
all right.
oh.
so I think I'm all set.
Hmm.
What's
Kim.
Janice
Hey,
doing?
Kim, I dressed up for you.
Well, I was going to ask.
I wore sparkly earrings.
Well, you know what?
See
You know what,
them?
Jane? You know what, Jane? I'm going to tell you a secret.
Yeah.
I noticed, and no, I'm serious. I didn't notice the earrings, but I thought you were looking really spiff. And I was going to make a comment, but then you jumped in
Flannel
and told me why.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody noticed this. I shaved one half of my face and not the other. I was in a hurry.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could tell.
Wow.
Bob, next week you should shave half of your beard off too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See if I
Wow.
what
noticed.
a fashion.
I didn't notice that. I noticed Jane, but I didn't notice you,
Who's
Ken. I'm
Mrs.
sorry.
Sports?
I'll just hide this side for the moment.
Well, we can't see them.
Good, good.
Oh, good.
That
It's
looks like
Terrence.
Terrence. You're on mute.
Terry,
Hey, Terrence, you're
Okay. Oh, there
muted.
we go.
Hi.
Good to
Ms.
see you.
Corf.
Yeah,
We're still not hearing you.
unclick your, yep.
Okay.
Inez has its office here. I don't know from earlier.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that looks like a different, you're in a
Yeah,
different
that is
room.
not where I am.
Yeah.
Inez? Hold on, I'll work on that. Hold on.
There's
But
some
we're
stuff in back
hearing
of
you.
you.
You're just fine. If you.
Yeah, I kind of don't like it, but let me just see. All right, but go on, I'll be there in a second.
So Bob, I
Okay.
do have a little something to share.
Okay, let me make my list. Kim, I know you have something.
I do, yes.
Susan, do you have anything?
I do.
Neela, do you?
Hi, Inez.
Oh, it's on. Hello.
You do, Neela, right?
Hello,
Ron, do
Inez.
you have anything?
Yes.
I have one or two pieces.
Okay, Janice, do you have
Yeah,
something? Jane,
sort of.
Yes.
Ken,
Yep.
Terrence, do you have anything? And Ted's here, good.
Terrence is muted, I think.
He's muted, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a few things.
Okay,
Where's Mike?
Here's Mike. He's right here. We don't have anything for tonight.
Wait a
all
minute.
right.
Hey, Sarah, you do.
Oh, here we go.
Sarah? Did you have anything for tonight?
No.
Really?
Oh, what I said. Yeah,
Yes,
what I said
All right.
to
Yes.
you. You can.
yes. Aren't you going to share that?
Well, let's leave it up to the,
Another time.
yeah.
Okay.
The choice of to share or not is highly personal. Ted, welcome. Do you have anything to show?
Yeah, I have a couple pieces.
Okay. Does anybody have any reason why they have to leave early or want to move up ahead in the,
I might have to go around 7:45, so I have to surrender the computer.
all right. All right. So we'll have you
Yeah,
up, and Ted, in case your back goes out, we'll put you up early. And all right, let us begin. Terrence, we haven't seen you for a while. Why don't you unmute and show us what you have?
Yeah, I was wondering, I think it was like in August or late,
Wow.
early September. Yeah, I have a couple things here.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Bird.
Can't see the,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
these are continuations of our plein air figure drawing. Unfortunately, we're kind of winding down. It's getting too cold. So this was a 4-minute, 5 minutes, sorry. Whoops.
It's pencil and watercolor?
No, it's actually watercolor, pencil or crayon and watercolor.
oh,
Very nice.
Collage.
And I've not met you before. I'm Ken Turns. Nice to meet you. Are you setting a drawing time limit on these for a particular reason, or it's just, you just want to make?
It's the typical way you would do it. You would do 4 5s. If you're doing I don't know if you go to figure drawing sessions, but usually you do 4 5s to warm up, and then you go from there. Actually, my workshop just stopped in January, and Peter McCann took over. We did only short, but in this case, we're doing 4 5s to warm up, and then we do 20s with 20-minute breaks in between.
This,
I mean, 10-minute breaks in between. Sorry.
this
So that-
confused me at first, because I have also never taken a figure drawing class. They call them croquis.
Um,
Isn't
Croquis,
that what-
generally the croquis are considered the very, very short ones. It's in the French that you've got the drawer, a croquis, a sketch, and a drawing.
Okay,
Croquis are usually considered the really short ones, a minute or two at best, at most, but not necessarily, I guess, Excuse me.
I think that's so stunning, so
Yeah.
stunning.
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. It is. Yes.
Now, this is just a matter of practice. This is the same thing, watercolor crayon and or pencil, watercolor pencil and watercolor. We've had to move around a bit because of the weather. So I found this place in Cherry Hill where it has a farmstead, and this is kind of like a foyer, but it's covered. So the model can sit in there on a staircase, and the sun will be beaming in there, and we're all freezing outside. So that was from there. And finally, I put this one and the next one together because this is how she started. And I asked him, if you can wear something form-fitting, because we are still trying to do some kind of figure work.
Right.
Form-fitting, t-shirt and pants. But this is the same session. And this is the sign of the weather. She ends up in her down coat.
Right.
So we're getting to the end of our ability to do that. So,
I love this one. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
these two are 9 by 12, so it's a split 18 by 24, and then this is actually a longer pose. This was a 20-minute, and that's 18 by 24.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's that.
Terrific.
Stunning, stunning.
Very.
I like the way you handle the material, the clothing that she's wearing.
Yeah, just when we're just when I feel like I'm starting to get a rhythm, we got to start. Maybe you have to wait till March, unfortunately. So we'll see.
Well, you could draw, you could be inside and have her be outside.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Whoops.
That was me. I'm sorry.
I can't see anybody now.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're on Spotlight. Go to get to gallery view
Upper right.
in the upper right.
I'm not on anything, I don't think. Let me try this.
We're hearing you and seeing you.
Yeah, we
We're
can
not
see
seeing your screen.
See if you go up.
I think I have to get my wife. Inez?
So we get to see her again.
I'm sorry. That was probably my fault for closing the share screen.
Oh,
You weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I don't see it. Let me try down.
All right, let's
Yeah, go on. I'll get there. Inez?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll mute you. And let's go to Ted.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
This is painters. By accident, we're doing painters first here.
Mhm.
Remember that used to be, that was
Oh,
once.
yes.
Wait a minute.
Is
We're-
that Ted?
We're not seeing, that's Ted's, but we're not seeing your full,
Oh, here we go,
there.
here we
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
You probably have seen these images in the past as digital images, but these are actual paintings that I
Oh,
made.
Oh,
oh,
These are 24 by 36,
wow.
and they're acrylic on canvas.
Oh,
And this one is one I'm about to start. I have it all sketched out behind me here.
lovely.
Oh,
I like
wow.
So
that.
this will be the next painting.
That's beautiful. That's really dramatic. I like that.
yes.
Monochromatic, yeah. I like monochromatic. You know, sometimes I just want to play with one color and that's it.
Ted,
I think that's lovely.
Thank you, thank you.
Ted, the acrylics that you did they have a texture to them?
Well, I don't think I can enlarge them enough, but they, just the texture, well, this is
Of
digital.
canvas.
Oh,
Yeah.
But there's the canvas texture, that's.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't try to build textures up on the, sometimes I'll do a piece, I'll mix the gesso with sand, and then I'll put it on, and I get an interesting texture that way, but it ends up weighing 75 pounds, you know?
Right.
So,
So those are photographs of paintings
yes.
and you added the drop shadow.
Yeah, I put that in just for effect, so you can
Oh,
appreciate what they would look like on the wall.
oh.
A valuable
Right.
technique.
Thank
But they
you for
are
noticing
photographed.
that,
I'm
Bob.
sorry? I'm sorry?
I said, thank you for noticing that.
Oh.
I didn't
Yeah.
see the shadow. Now I do.
Yeah, it's just an optical effect.
Hmm.
And this is a digital image, so I didn't try to do that.
Mm, mm.
We'll see. So that's it.
And you consider that monochrome.
Yeah, it's one
I-
color mixed with black and red and white.
Oh,
Mm.
interesting.
Oh.
I always thought monochrome meant black and white only. So I learned something.
Hmm.
Now, monochrome is one color. That's what it means. So black and white is and all the grays in between. You can look at it that way, and then take a color like red and just add white until it gets light, and all those colors are monochromatic.
Okay, thank you, Ted.
Sure.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Should we go back to you, Terrence? You're muted.
No, unless you wanted to see the pieces again, but that's fine. You saw them. I only had the 3.
Okay, they were very strong. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I
Love them.
Yep. Yep.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Kim, do you want to go?
Sure. Okay. I want to explain what I'm doing here. I entered a Philadelphia Wonderland on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, thanks to a friend of mine who knew I was not happy to be in Philadelphia, and no offense, please.
Oh, no, Megan.
What is the Philadelphia Wonderland? I don't think I know that.
Well, no. I mean, to me, it was a wonderland that I found. I need to get back to Zoom. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't press the share screen. I beg your pardon. Okay. So now I go to share. So the wonderland I found was told to me by someone who does come to the Plastic Club, Janelyn Wiseman, and she was thinking of places that would interest me, and she suggested the Riverwalk. Has anyone been to the Riverwalk?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I have never been there. And as I say, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving was just a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. I was so lucky. And I entered it at 27th and Pine. And so this is one of the things I did. It's
I need to help for a minute.
curved lamp or whatever you like to call it. But I absolutely, really, really love the experience. I thought I was in a different country, actually.
Hmm.
So that's one thing. I have 3 like everybody else. And then because of the strong sunshine, I was able to do a Sarah type thing with shadows.
Oh,
I love that.
Curvy.
Beautiful, yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Thank you. And then what attracted me when I entered the park, because it's a park leading to the river, was this building. It just fascinated me. The sun was shining on it, and I was just drawn to it. And
Oh,
I was-
that's great.
I was actually very careful because I've done that before, been captured by something and fallen on my face. So I was very hesitantly kept looking down to where I was. Anyway, I actually had the temerity to submit these 3 photographic images to Getty Images over Thanksgiving. And yesterday I heard from them that they were accepted.
wow.
I'm excited to be a contributor.
Kim?
Yeah.
Could I tell you something about that building?
Sure.
You may not know, but
No, I
that
don't know anything
building-
about the building.
I look out my apartment window and that building is right there.
FMC,
Yeah, and
which
at night,
stands,
it has all these lights
oh my God.
and they change color all over the building. And
Oh,
then across the way, that building that's owned by Amtrak, that strange,
Oh.
looking- that also sometimes matches the same colors.
oh my
It's kind of
God.
interesting. There's something going on there that's kind of
Oh
cool.
my God. So maybe I could go, I wouldn't go there at night, but I mean,
Yeah, you can go there at night, sure.
well,
Mm.
yeah,
Dude,
but it fascinated me, just the light on it, you know? It was, I was blinded by the light. I just kept walking and walking and looking down that I didn't fall flat on my face. And so it was quite an adventure.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kim, I have a couple photographs that I took. I'll send them to you.
Please, I would love to see them. I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds fast. What does FMC stand for anyway?
No clue.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
was gonna ask you guys. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'll look
I
it
don't
up on
know.
Google. I'll look it up on Google tomorrow.
If
But,
you see this little building behind it, it looks like a parking lot.
Which one? This one?
Yeah,
Yes?
that roof is a garden.
No,
And you can go up there on the elevator and you can hang out. They have places. that you can
Really?
and work on the other.
and this is the station, right? So
Yeah,
this is the building by the station and there's a
Yeah.
garden on this roof.
right.
Oh, my Lord have mercy. And what is that building then if it's not a parking lot?
It's part of the FMC building, I think.
Okay, so that's my job is find out what FMC stands for. But, you know, I shared it with my friends in Northeast Pennsylvania and they all said they have to come down to Philly. So it was an attractant, you know, the light. I
Tourist
guess.
attraction, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Notice the signs in the lower right. They look like directional traffic signs. They're red, and I keep
These
expecting
ones
to see
here,
them as
right?
green. Yeah.
No, remember I play around, right? I mean, this isn't reality. I mean, the buildings aren't blue. The buildings aren't blue either, and the sky isn't really brown. I just-
You don't drive anymore, but that's the exit for Chestnut Street.
Yeah, but he's right. They
Chestnut
are
Street is
green.
closed off, so those signs are telling you that it's, they're warning signs. telling
Yeah,
you-
no, but he thought they were green. I think they are
Oh.
green.
I don't know what they are.
They are green. I changed the colors around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the colors aren't like this in real life.
They're better
So-
red.
Beautiful. Sorry, I missed the other few. I had to take a quick run. Beautiful.
Oh, okay,
This is,
I'll just quickly go through what I showed then.
Oh.
One, the snake
oh, very nice. I love
and
that.
the
Beautiful.
lamp with the arm around, you know, like
That lamp looks really.
the hugging
cool.
lamp, the hugging lamp.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely reaching out to communicate with you.
Doesn't it seem that way?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the hugging lamp.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. So should I just put stop share then, Bob?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do it, and I'll
All right.
remove the spotlight.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. I have
Very nice.
something going on here, so I'll be right
Oh,
back.
well, that's very
I'm
mysterious.
going to help you.
Boy, Matt exited.
Goodness.
Maybe we can all add an air of mystery by just suddenly disappearing.
Susan, do you want to go?
Sure. I will share screen. And
Susan?
yes,
Uh,
here I come.
I only see half your face all the time, so I just want you to know that. You're getting cut off down here somewhere.
Okay.
No.
I don't think that's important.
To me, I'm very visual at
I
it.
see your face.
Okay, can you see my screen?
I
Yeah.
can see you.
We-
Yeah.
You can see the screen?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No,
Hello?
we don't see your share screen.
Oh,
no, we
no.
don't see the
This happened last time too.
Remember, you go down the
Share.
thing and you look.
Now we see your screen.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
As
It was a moody day.
What a gloomy
So,
day.
let's see. I tried to learn a little something from my photographer friends. I can,
Ooh.
ooh. I know. It's preview, if anybody's interested. Do you guys,
Beautiful.
yeah, do you use preview when you do this or just your inherent software?
Are you in Windows or
No,
Mac?
I'm on a Mac. I'm on a Mac. So that's the first one.
Oh, you're in the, yeah, preview is a Mac.
Very, very nice, Susan. Very, very nice.
Thanks.
I like
Oh,
both. of them.
cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Susan, before I entered this particular session, I was looking at Hockney on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sort of acclimated to what you're showing because I'm thinking Hockney.
I
Hockney.
love him.
I love him too.
His
Okay.
landscapes are gorgeous.
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you, Kim, because you use the bright colors.
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I
And
see
then
that
this is
again?
the last.
Could you go back? Could you go back?
To which one?
The last one,
Okay, sure.
the very last one.
I like this.
The
Yeah, I
last
like that
one.
too.
This one?
Very strong work.
Yeah, I just want to say the balance is beautiful. You have this large area on the left, but then you have this beautiful skeleton on the right that just holds the whole piece together. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I was trying. It was a very interesting because the sun was coming in and going out, and well, you know, if you've done landscape. Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Beautiful.
All right, thank you, Susan.
Really
That's
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Very, very good work. Susan.
Yeah.
Very good.
Sure.
Okay, Neela, you can go next.
Hi, Andy.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, hi, Andy.
You
My
missed-
wife,
Been waiting for you.
my wife,
You just missed Susan's really super work here.
oh, I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah.
Okay,
Really, it's a lot.
no
Maybe-
worries. I
I'm
have a
sorry.
website. I have a
All right.
website. You can always look there.
I
You're
will
up.
look. I'm sorry. I
No,
saw
no
one
problem.
piece.
That's fine.
My
It's
wife's
fine.
doing a book club and her computer wasn't working.
Oh,
so-
right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So,
Neela is
That,
has not shared screen yet.
okay.
And we're seeing your screen.
Oh, my.
oh, very nice.
Oh,
Very
my
nice.
goodness.
I do,
Oh, Lord.
I do these once a year and I
Yeah.
get them out when everybody puts up their Christmas lights
Yeah.
and they are long exposures.
Ooh.
Ah,
Very nice. Beautiful.
You can't really do that with a Samsung, can you, Neela?
Can you manipulate it?
Can you do that? Can you do a long exposure with a cell phone camera?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
They've gotten a lot of apps that are different now and you can get
Oh,
lenses, so maybe you
oh.
might be able to.
Well, I love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Is it one photograph or?
Yes, yeah, it takes a couple seconds and whether I walk or wave my arms, that's how I pull the lights around.
Wow. I want an app like that.
I love the fact that you've had that change. I've done similar things in a different environment, but there's a certain amount of control you have, which is wonderful. But then a lot of it is just obviously chance, and the form and the shape is, and this one is quite nice.
Thanks.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Focus on something so everything stays nice and sharp.
Did you crop it in any way, or is this the way it was?
No, that I use the frame as my canvas.
And the yellow, softer, kind of shallower depth of field approach, I mean, the out of focus background, was that just the depth of field issue? Or those lights much further away than the ones in the foreground?
Yeah, it's depth of field, so
Okay,
it's
yeah.
nice and soft.
right. I like that. I like
Very
that a lot.
nice. Very dramatic.
See if I can do one more. Is that sharing?
No.
No. You want me to close this share screen?
No?
I'll close this share screen and you start again from the beginning. I hear the sounds of sea.
Yeah, I do. Hey, Ken,
Yes.
is that a little Mac there behind you?
Oh, no, it does look like one, yes. No, it's a microwave in a cabinet.
Oh, so I was gonna offer to buy it from you.
Oh,
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh,
well, that's, to go back to the
Oh.
picture, that's beautiful.
Yes.
oh, look at that.
Oh, look at
Oh.
that. That's a meteor
Wow.
thing. Lovely.
That really
That's
is.
gorgeous.
Very
That,
dramatic. Yeah.
yeah, that
You
speaks.
have a variety of styles.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
It has an outer space look.
Yeah.
Yes.
it does.
Is it a?
Well, that's why I said
composite?
meteor. It looks like a meteor
Yeah,
from outer
yeah.
space. It's absolutely gorgeous.
You know, is it a composite like, you know, you had one exposure and then another exposure and another exposure on the same?
No, it's all one frame and one time. And using whatever lights are there, I just pull them, or sometimes I use a zoom and pull it in or pull it out
Oh, neat.
at different directions.
Very
Wow,
nice.
I love what's going on in the corner here. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which corner?
The upper right-hand corner,
Hmm.
Yeah.
that could be a piece in itself.
It's the movement besides the obvious movement, but the connective movement between the red one and the foreground is remarkable. I love the connectivity of the smaller version with the line, with all its
Yeah.
trailings. It's beautiful. And then the contrast of that look to the blue. I mean, there's almost something sexual going on here. It's beautiful. It really
Suppose
is.
you could look at it that way. Yeah.
Oh. Guess I'm too old.
That blue shape is very menacing, yes. Yeah.
Very nice. It's fabulous.
One more.
Oh,
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
that's cool.
Wow.
Keep outdoing yourself here.
yes.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Absolutely. Yes.
Where's it?
Beautiful.
That is terrific.
Wow, cool.
Are these from Christmas decorations near where you live that you go there and do this?
No, they're all over the place.
I didn't hear.
Wherever I can find them. But this year, everybody started so early. I think they needed
Yeah.
something to uplift their spirits.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go out tomorrow and look for a long exposure app for a Samsung Galaxy phone. Who knows?
That would be fun.
It really, it's such a wonderful way to store time. I mean, when you think about it, it's wonderful. It just, I mean, it's the same light that you look at with your eyes, and it's just somebody, but you've transformed it
Yeah,
into something so magnificent.
yeah.
Very nice. Really like it.
Very nice.
Say,
Can't help but wonder what the original light display looked like. You kind of try and figure it out from what you're seeing, and it's just not offering
can't.
many clues.
No,
Is this just lights on a house, or is this a particular, or did somebody really do up their yard with a lot of stuff?
oh, just a regular yard with bulbs all over the.
Oh, outside. It was outside then. Wasn't inside. I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Is this taken at night?
It is, because then you get the black of the.
Yeah, I was looking at the black background.
And I always try for like a very clear night, you know,
Boy.
rainy night, because then everything is foggy.
It's great that you've got the lights and nothing else. You know, like the
Yeah,
black
yeah.
is a pure flat black.
Yes,
there's-
yes.
It's
Very
Great.
intriguing. Yeah.
so that-
yeah. The other intriguing thing to me about this technique is it's taking a tool that we all use, the camera, and
Mhm.
we view a camera in a particular way, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know if I'm not a painter or an illustrator, but using a different paintbrush or a different technique, all of a sudden you're taking this standard tool that we all know about and using it in a different way. It's wonderful, wonderful.
for experiment.
Very, very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I'll close you. Thank you, Neela. Ron, do you want to show?
Ron?
Yep. I've
Ron
done-
Claude, yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me find it. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
This-
how
is
about
a-
that?
This is a series on people. And this was from a trip to an Alice painting trip in Paros, Greece. So this handsome fellow here,
Is he real?
no, followed by this handsome fellow here.
The pirate, yes.
woohoo.
I like that. That's pretty.
I like that too. Yeah.
Wow. It looks like he could be a pirate.
Yeah, and he's looking at a girl over here. There's
Oh.
He's scary.
Oh, look at this.
and this
You
is
look
Mary.
familiar.
Does anybody know Mary Collier?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's taking a picture of me, taking a picture of her.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
That's great.
It's hard to do portraits, I find.
Oh.
But these are brilliant. I've never done a good one.
And these are this was at night, and these are, we were actually at an art show. There's an art institute there. I think Alice taught there some classes there once, and it was a really nice show and very nice atmosphere, and it was dark. And these were, this is the building across the street, these women looking there, and I don't know, kind of scary looking to me.
Yeah.
It looks like a still out of a
Yes.
movie from the
You're
Yes,
reading
it
my
40s.
mind.
does.
That's exactly
Yes.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Are they reacting to seeing you?
I think so.
Oh, look at this.
And this is a young woman who was a friend of Alice's from Mallorca, who was on the trip too. And I just like this picture because she looked like this kind of classic Greek.
She
Beautiful.
does.
Oh my
She
God.
does. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hard to
I love
find,
it.
actually.
The grain adds a lot to the shot for some reason. Amazing. Sometimes grain
Oh, yeah.
can ruin a shot. Other times it enhances it. In this case, it definitely enhances the
When
image.
was this taken?
I don't know what year, but probably 2018, I think, you know.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in the 70s. I was going to say I'd love to see her now.
Oh, well,
Mm.
she looks like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to
we
wait.
got-
The colors in the background.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I picked this. That's another reason I picked it. I like the kind of, she looked like this grease print, but I just love these colors too. I thought that worked out
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
The touch of green of the hair, that is beautiful in there.
Yeah.
Nice accent.
And then this is another painter, it was a painter on the trip. He's got his watercolor kit out here, and Jose from Spain. I just liked his expression.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And this is my favorite of the group. This was someone we know who, or her hand. And do you know who it is? Can anybody guess?
No.
Who?
I won't say because she might not like it. Her hand looks older than she is.
I know who it is. That has to be Jody because she makes rings like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I don't know
Oh.
who Jody is.
Right.
Or Jody, the Dirty Franks Jody?
Yeah, Dirty Frank's Jody.
Okay.
Schweitzer. She makes those rings. See, she probably made that ring. She's a
Yeah.
jeweler.
Oh, okay. I know she has an MFA, but I didn't know what she was doing. Wow.
Did you apply a filter to this?
yeah. It
There's
has
a
a little,
swirly effect going on in the hand.
yeah, it's the oil paint filter. I use it a lot, and
Oh, wow.
it's only on the hand. It's not on the rest of it.
Right.
Right.
It works. It works. Wow.
It's nice with the background of the stripes going by. It's a nice complement to the vertical bracelets. Really
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, nice balance.
Yep, terrific.
Thanks, yeah. And I like this cloth here too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloth is gorgeous.
Very nice. Great composition.
And then this is another person on the same trip. Hank, another friend of Alice's in a restaurant. I don't know what he's doing to his hat there, but it looks interesting.
But Alice's, the famous Alice's restaurant?
I know which one.
And then this one is, this is an Antiparos actually.
Wow, you really caught him.
Yeah.
Or yes, he was caught.
And the legs,
Oh, yeah.
the female legs are.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
another,
I see. Yeah, I didn't catch that.
another painter from our group.
I didn't catch that at all. Yeah.
That's because we're female.
Hmm.
And this is the last one.
Oh,
That's-
Alice.
Oh, I love it.
Alice was a teacher of many of us.
What?
She taught a class at, she came to a workshop at the Plastic Club, and you could hire her to tutor you for like $12 for 2 hours.
Wow.
It was a bargain because she's like a world-class New York artist.
Not
Is
2
she?
hours, 3 hours.
3
Yeah.
hours.
Is she still around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
She was part of the revival of the Plastic Club. I mean, it was sort
Oh.
of dying out, and then I think Michael and Cynthia and Alice sort of decided. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting somebody. I think there may have been other people involved too, but
Mm.
they, it was kind of these older women who were sort of passing on, and they decided they needed to revitalize the club, and they did. So it's really turned around since they.
yeah, certainly has.
Yeah, I
And,
think Bob Jackson and Alan Claywans were part of
Yeah.
that as well.
The revitalization of the Plastic Club. But my famous Alice story is we're on a trip somewhere in Italy, and I'm not a painter, and she's like, "Oh, you got to try it, Ron. You got to try it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do something simple. I'll do this apple." And painters know apples aren't simple because it's round and reflective and so forth. So I attempted it, and it looked pretty flat, and I said, "Alice, it's hopeless," and so forth. And she said, "Oh no, it's great," and she came over and she took her thumb and then just rubbed the paint around a little bit, and it just made it all of a sudden look fantastic. And she has just done that. This picture here, she has just done that with this woman
Mm.
Similar type thing. She went over and used her finger. I watched her do it. And then I said, hey, Alice, I like this thing in the background and your striped shirt. Would you just stand there for a second? And I took a couple pictures of it.
Cool.
So anyway, that's it.
Great.
Very nice,
Yes.
very nice. Terrific. Great story there too. Love
Yeah.
that story.
Yeah.
Janice, do you want to
Yes.
go?
Okay. Okay. Oops. It won't come up.
And Andy, do you have anything to show?
Yeah, I can show something real quick.
Oh my, look at this.
Wow.
Okay,
Very interesting, Janice.
thank you.
No, I mean, I'm learning that you don't have to have a constable landscape. You can have something close up, something at hand.
Well, just wait. Uh, This week has been a bad week for me. And I've been right up against it. And I haven't been very creative, so I look back over some of my things.
Mhm.
And, oh God, yeah. Okay, so I took this of the sidewalk a few years ago, and then I played with it.
Oh, nice.
That's terrific.
Yeah, that's fun.
Outstanding. Wow.
This reminds me of the postcard that you did.
Yes.
Hey, Janice, I've been to a Banther.
Take any photographs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
that's a-
idea. That is hysterical. That's hysterical and great.
And I just have,
Terrific.
I have one more.
Very, very nice.
Oh, yes,
I like this one.
yes, terrific.
Uh,
What a fabulous idea.
That's
Terrific.
very, very, very playful there. Very,
Yeah.
very.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you just got to do something.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it.
Very creative.
Yeah, it is very creative.
Revisit Janice's imaginary worlds.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Thank you for teaching us.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. Terrific.
mhm.
Really appreciated that. That lifted my spirits, that's for sure.
Well, good.
Jane, you
Terrific.
want to go next?
Oh, me? Okay.
No, I said Jane.
Jane, oh,
Jane,
Jane.
Jane.
Yep, here we go. So this is, can you see this?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I showed the beginning of it. This is finished.
Ah,
yes. And we told you just to leave it mysterious, which you did.
I added some things. I added this strap,
Mhm.
nice, nice. Yes.
and you can really, I think you can really see what this hand is doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then this is a black bag, so I just put some of this black on just to define it a little bit.
Mm.
And then I worked with the hat. I don't know if I overworked it, but
No,
Great.
No, no, I think it's very strong now,
Yeah, I like it.
but now
And
it's,
this is really good.
yeah.
Is this from a photo?
yes, it is from a photo.
Okay.
Is it
This
you,
is a
Jane?
photo of you, right?
Yes, it's of me.
Yeah.
Is it you, Jane?
Yeah, that's me. And I'm standing in front of a ship.
Wow.
It's so black. I'm standing in front of the Zuiderdam. We were on a cruise back when we could travel.
Oh, you were on a cruise. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
large
I
is
like
this
your hat.
canvas?
It's 4 by 6
Okay.
inches.
4 by 6 inches.
Inches, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's like a
postcard.
postcard.
Yeah,
Ah,
like a photograph. It's so it's in the Small Works show.
is it? I think it's going to get chosen. It's beautiful. And you know what? I like the hat. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing is lovely.
absolutely. What you did with the hand and the bag, because last week I loved the image, but that was your unfinished part, and you did a nice job there. I really
Thank
liked it.
you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really I think that's my journey right now, is to paint the less is more, just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this was just in 2 sessions.
Hmm.
I didn't, normally I would fuss with it a lot, but I did not, so.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing
I'm
about
glad
the,
you didn't listen to all of us saying, don't do anything else.
it looks like you added some depth to it, Jane.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. But it's just fantastic. It's really
Yeah.
good.
I think it's wonderful.
You know, the
Okay.
texture of the material, what is this, canvas?
Yeah, it's acrylic on canvas.
There's a linear texture going on. Is that the canvas? I see.
You mean
text-
like here?
Oh, wait. Yeah. these
Yes,
little
it's the
thin-
canvas. Mhm.
Okay, because you're able to wash it out with the shirt and arm, but with the clothing, the texture comes through and it looks like it's part of the clothing. It really adds
Ah, right.
another dimension to the piece.
Mhm.
That's,
Cool.
yeah. Because this was a linen shirt, so it really did look kind of like that.
Yeah. Cool. Really came out nice.
Okay. That's it.
Composition's really nice.
Very good.
Thank you
Well
very
done.
much. I'm here all week. Okay.
Ken, do you want to go?
Sure. Thank you.
Somebody has a television on.
It's kind of distracting.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to, just for the moment, let's see. Let me just do this. All right. How am I going to do this again? All right. Oh, man. There we go. There it is. Okay. This, a handful of these are from a trip to Paris.
Mhm.
And I spoke about, a couple of sessions ago, I talked about Henri Cartier-Bresson, speaking of France, the
Mhm.
famous French photographer, and the decisive moment concept. And so most of these, either graphically or physically, something happening within the photo makes it, I feel, adhere to that idea of the decisive moment. So all this beautiful texture and the commerce of it and the color, but then having this woman walking through right in this open space
Oh, right.
is for me the focal point of the photo.
Yes, very, very nice.
Thank you.
And the decisive moment refers to that if she wasn't in it
Right.
and she was only there for a fraction of less than a minute, you know.
Oh yeah, just walking through. I was going to show, let me see, you can see these things, but I'll show you this. So this, I showed this last time. This is Bresson's most famous decisive moment photo.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't point out a couple, the obvious one is the man leaping and him catching him right there. But the other not so obvious thing is the poster back here. It happens to be for the Paris Ballet.
Oh.
And there's this image of this woman, leaping and so that, and his oeuvre goes from very obvious to very subtle, where you have to search for the decisive moment.
Well, that figure in the background is very mysterious.
Yeah, and that figure in the background, absolutely. Yeah. Now this one for me is kind of a graphical decisive moment. There's nothing specific happening except for the graphics of it. Besides color but mostly shape. For me, I was drawn to the architectural shape, and then that this woman was sitting there with a cap on that mimicked that shape.
Yeah.
And then of course her bottle, the water bottle.
Was that also in Paris?
This is also in Paris, yeah. And I just, again, just the luck of the green bars here and the little bit of green foliage that came in. It just all tied, and then of course the complementary colors, green and yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's just one of those quiet moments that just feels right for me.
Cool.
This is another one.
Oh my,
Oh, wow.
Huh.
with the
What was
woman in
that,
the back.
Botticelli?
Pardon me?
Was that Botticelli?
You know what? I was trying to look at that earlier today when I was setting this up, and I couldn't quite figure out who it was.
Doesn't look like Michelangelo.
No, no.
That's not his thing.
No.
But
But
I mean, it's, again, this is one of the, I mean, I was standing there for quite a while, and I have a lot of photos of different people in that black vertical space. And this woman finally came by, and she actually had looked at the piece, and she really it was just, the story of it also feels good. She was looking at it, was taken by the piece so much, and as she walked back around, she was just like, I could tell she was having kind of it wasn't adjusting her hair. She was actually like, oh my God, that is amazing, kind of reaction to it.
She could have been the model.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that hair is great.
and that's the other, another decisive moment aspect of it.
Um,
Here's another one on the streets. And again, the fashion concept.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, look at that.
And this one,
You wouldn't see something like that in America, that advertisement there. I don't think you would see something like that.
right, it was an ad for a shop, but it did feel like a piece of artwork.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's no copy here, there's no name of it, you know.
Right.
So,
It matches the black of the girl's dress outside.
oh, yeah. Oh, I thought, well, both things, yeah. But this torn thing is still torn jean is still or it seems to. This is another one in the museum, which I thought was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you said something about waiting, like setting up a shot and then waiting for somebody to sort of fall into place. It's kind of like, is it kind of like fishing? Like you just sit and you wait and you just be patient? I mean, is that kind of how this works?
Absolutely. I mean, this shot, I can't remember how long or how many people I waited for. Sometimes it happens spontaneously and quickly. But I think, for example, that Bresson photo, I wouldn't doubt that he, you know, had a concept of what might happen there, and he just set himself up and waited.
It kind of reeks of gay sexuality. I don't know.
It does have a little, it does. It does have a little bit of that for sure. And let me see, I have this one, which.
Sorry to interrupt for a second. I have to get going.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Terry.
Nice sharing, nice
Hi,
work.
yeah,
Thank you.
Great seeing your work. Can I say one thing before you're on? Oh, did he go?
Yeah,
Hit the
He's
button.
gone.
All right. I wanted to say something when I was looking at his work. I forgot it. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah.
And again, this one, I mean, of a lot of serendipity. I mean, obviously I was standing there watching and framed the woman feeding these birds. But for this woman to walk through with this bird, I mean, that's
gorgeous.
Just a great moment.
I love the greens in this. The greens are just beautiful.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
different greens.
Mhm.
Is this a function of the camera that we're seeing, that it just does multiple exposures?
No, this is a straight shot, just at a fairly high shutter speed, obviously. I mean, even shooting at a high shutter speed, you're still getting some blur because they are obviously moving at a pretty rapid, but I bet I was shooting at a 500th of a second.
Oh, I'm reading it as though it's one bird. It's
Oh,
several
no.
birds.
Oh, it's a lot of birds. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Was that taken with a digital camera?
This was, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
And now we're in Quebec. And this was done with a regular film camera.
Hmm.
Quite an old shot.
That
In
does
fact,
make it very interesting. The building is interesting.
I recognize that building. Yeah.
yeah, if you've been in Quebec, you'll recognize it. This is a hotel I'm in, but it was just, this is someone who really wanted to do some sunbathing.
Yeah, beautiful.
And the time's running out.
Looks like a hopper.
Yeah.
Ken, you specialize in those angles,
Yeah.
Those triangle things in your shots.
Right,
Last
right.
week, we had a lot of those.
Yep, I have thank you. Yeah, I look for the graphics of, the built world is, they're all amongst us. We're in them, they're amongst us. This one, of course, this is a fairly old photo, but it's been one of my favorites for years. And 4th of July and walking, this was in Eddington, right down the road, down here in Pennsylvania. And these folks.
We lost you. Where is this taken?
Essington.
Oh.
And I mean, these folks were so proud, as they should be, so proud of their creation. But
What is it?
well, they're clamshells.
Wow.
And the one thing the guy, the gentleman here had to make sure I understood, and it was part of his craftsmanship here, is they're all one side of a shell. He didn't just take shells. He said if you look very carefully, I only use the same side of the shell for each one of these. It was a point of pride for him.
Right.
But I thought it was such a piece of Americana.
Cute.
Yeah.
I swear they were in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Texas.
Nope, right here in Pennsylvania. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Wow.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Thank you.
Great stuff.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Susan, do you have anything? Okay, we'll talk at the end. Andy?
Yeah, something brief. Is Susan Plug around? I guess
Yes.
She
maybe
is.
she's not. She is? Is she
Oh,
here?
I'm here. I'm chilling.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I didn't see it. All right. Well, you're familiar with this one. So let's see. Where's the share button?
Green button on the bottom of the Zoom screen.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. You see that?
Mm.
Oh.
That is a card
Yes.
mailed to me by Susan.
Ah,
So Susan mailed that to me, and this is a challenge. I have to finish it because it's a visual conversation. And I thought about that for a long time, and then this is what I did and mailed back to her.
oh, very good.
Oh,
Very good.
wow.
Funny.
Could you go back to the first one, please? Oh, okay.
I would have been stumped.
That's
Yeah.
before, and that's after.
That's a challenge.
So,
Yeah.
First,
Just-
thank
Very.
you.
just keeping you up to date on our card correspondence.
Good for you. That's very, very good.
I have a bunch of really, really fantastic cards, but because I'm only here at the end, I don't really know what's been shown. But I could, maybe next week, I could put up some of the postcard screens and show you some of the ones that maybe you haven't seen.
Sure.
And we should do a postcard Zoom.
I know.
But,
I know. Neela, do you show the postcards?
Once in a while. I was going to show yours, but I thought next week.
Mm.
Okay, and then in Sarah Nathan, oh my God, knocked my socks off. Is Sarah here?
Yep.
Yeah, she knocked my socks off. I'd love to show those.
Uh-huh.
Sarah, did you show yours?
No, I wasn't showing tonight.
Yeah, so maybe next week we'll, I'll load them up. I have them all together. It's just that, I come in late. I don't really know what's been shown.
Are you on strike, Sarah?
No, I just feel like everyone needs to take a little turn, and I'm always showing. I wanted to just take a week off.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like I did
All right.
last week.
All
Yeah.
right.
That should be acceptable.
Bob, do you have anything to show?
Yeah, Bob.
Yes, I do.
Good, good, good.
All right. This has been, I've been troubled. And one of the things that I
Oh,
feel sort of non-creative. Anyway, one of the things I'm doing is archival. This is a
Robert
This
Crumb.
is just a straight copy of a comic book cover by the wonderful Robert Crumb, a local guy, comic book artist. And so I did the cover with very little changes, and then I did the frame was sort of my contribution. And here's another archival piece. This is from a 1930s dime serial novel. Again, the centerpiece is I've just tried to capture the artist's intention, and then the frame is my thing.
Nice.
So this sort of broke me out of a funk to think of myself as an archivist. Here's I call this old school. This is
Very nice. Yes.
an old.
That is very interesting.
I remember those from a 1910 school furniture catalog.
We had those in Catholic school, those.
Oh yeah, that's why they were reminiscent to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then here is sort of what I've gotten since I've gotten myself out of my funk.
oh, that's nice.
This is a combination of 2 old movie posters and a doily.
Oh, nice. I like that.
You know, 1910 doily, 1920s studio pictures.
Was
And
was both those figures in there? The male? and the
No, I merged them.
That's a great idea. It gives a great visual picture
Yes.
of someone
Yes,
thinking
beautiful.
of someone else, you know,
Yeah, it's really nice.
really cool.
And this is a silent movie actress called Alma Rubin. That if you look her up, she was a tragedy. You know, one of those actresses that had the world at her feet, and then died at 34
Wow.
or 31. And then let me try to do a. I have one more thing, and I have a little bit of time when we get back. Okay, this is. I'm going to stop the share because this is movies, and I'm going to have to start again.
I love the color palette you use on those, Bob. Beautiful.
Mhm.
That last one, yes, that was.
Yeah.
lucky. All right. I'm going to do share computer sounds and optimize screen sharing. For this,
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, nice.
Very
Very
nice.
nice. Yes.
Well, that gets you out of a bad mood, huh?
Yeah, really. Very nice. I like that technique. Very nice. Yes.
What I liked about it is you could see the figure, but then it began to abstract and turn into a whole abstraction. And then back to the figure again.
I like the music too.
The music.
Yeah, the violin sonata, very nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I've been having a good time with the music, and I'm going to probably be doing more videos. I have a couple more, but let's get to. I'll go to the Plastic Club webpage, Susan, and you talk about what's happening.
All right. Well, you know, the main things to know about right now is that the deadline was extended to December 5th for small works. And so that means you have until Saturday night. And if you did submit one thing, well, remember you could submit a second thing. You know, so even if you already put something in, you could put a second piece of work in.
Susan, I did that. I didn't know that you could do two. So I did one and then I did another one. So I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue.
Oh, not at all, not at all. The more pieces, the merrier. I mean, it's a wonderful opportunity to just put in anything the heck you want, you know?
I did.
And the two pieces don't have to relate to one another. It's
No.
just loose. The other thing that's new is that we do have a confirmed date for Collabolage. And that is December 13th. So it's a Sunday, 1 to 3, or however long it takes. And we're just going to show the collages that artists collaborated on, and you know, talk about them. And who knows? I have a feeling we might launch another leg of collage collaboration. So it all started with Laura Stork and her Art of Collage talk. So this is like, now we're on part 3 of collage. And when people get together, I have a feeling that some people might want to go again. So join us if you have any interest in that, or to hear the talk. Otherwise, the opening for Small Works is on the 20th. So that's pretty much what's happening. And then the new members show is going to take place in January. And what's exciting is we have a number of new members that are applying, like since lockdown, which I think is pretty incredible. Our outreach has been wonderful. And so we'll get to see, you know, a bigger body of their work in January.
Good.
So did I hit on all the important things? Otherwise, on the website, there's.
I have one more
stuff to look
thing.
at.
And I have something.
Okay, Jane, go ahead.
I wanted to say that because Bob, let me see. Last week, Bob, you asked about Mick Risorito.
Yes.
And I emailed him and he's fine. He got a real job. So he was, didn't have a lot of time to do artwork. And he was thinking of coming on tonight, but maybe we'll see him next week.
Jane.
He's fine.
Jane?
Yes.
And we've had a lot of people with jobs and they're very mysterious. Can you tell us about Mick's new job?
I don't-
Is
I
it
don't-
mysterious?
I think that's
She's not allowed to say.
Well, then everything's mysterious.
Well, you know,
it's not mysterious, just not public.
Yeah. Move on.
Oh.
He's okay.
And let's see, I wanted to mention that, remember, we're taping these. And I wanted to point out where you can see them. And this is the web page. This is my web page. Can you see that?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and these are all of our, you know, these are
Yeah.
our Tuesday sharings,
Wow.
as well as some, and I will chat out, I will send out in a, it's a little hard to get to this. Studio, you know, who can remember that?
Right.
If we go to YouTube and just look up Bob Moore, will it just come up?
Or can't we just go to any email that Bob has ever sent us? And it's listed there, isn't it, Bob? At the bottom of your emails, doesn't it say?
I confess, well, let me send out in the chat
Send it out.
the address that I have, and I'm going to do that now, so that so you guys talk among yourselves, and I will send out the address in chat.
Thank you.
Well, nobody has anything to say.
I have a question to Susan about, I'm not a member of the, where do we join? Where and how do we join?
Oh, I'm very happy that you're interested. That's a really good question. Go to our website. And the short of it is that for full membership, which is, you know, most artists would like a full membership, and that there's an application on the website. And then because we're in lockdown, really you only need one endorsement. The application probably says that, you know, 3 endorsements. Well, you have plenty of people here who are members who would be very happy to endorse you. And then you would submit 3 pieces of work that sort of represent what you're about. And that gets reviewed by the board. We meet once a month. And then, you know, you get a letter saying, you know, welcome. And then once you pay your dues, you're a member. And there are member benefits. It's all in the literature. But you
Right,
know,
right.
a lot of what you're doing is you're supporting the club's very existence. And it's a point of pride to belong to this historic club. And as an aside, well, here's something that maybe not all of you know about, that we were approved for a historic marker because we're a historic organization, right? And
Nice.
the problem is with lockdown, we haven't been able to get it installed. So coincidentally, in the year 2023, we're celebrating 125 years of the Plastic Club.
Mm.
So as lockdown lifts, we're going to be having a lovely celebration, revealing the historic marker, and we're going to have some special things that will be happening. And it's just going to be a happy year. So it's a great time to be a member and show your support for the club.
Thank you. Yeah.
She's got her fingers crossed. Fingers
Susan?
crossed.
Are there directions on the website about submitting work? Would he send it to Mike?
Yes. So you basically, you send the work to the club and Mike really would pick it up there.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that's not explicitly explained, you know, you send, Mike is the contact person, Mike Gwynn. And he picks up those emails. So yeah. So as long as we know, we'll look out for it. Do you think you're going to be doing this soon?
I think I will. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by
Great.
the entire organization.
Well,
And
look, let
what
me
we're
give
doing.
you a tip
Fantastic.
then.
Welcome.
Here's your tip for the day. The board is meeting on Tuesday, a week from today.
Ah,
So if you get your work together and submit it for Tuesday's meeting, then you'll have an opportunity to actually show your work in the January new members show.
oh,
So if you wait, then you would show your work next January.
gotcha.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right, I'll
Ken,
see what I,
Move quickly,
New
Ken.
member
I'm gonna-
show is great.
You
I'll
got
see what
3 images, Ken.
I'll find some.
Yeah,
Any
dig
of
up
the
some.
work that you've shown, I think would show very well.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, well, I will, as a matter of fact, after we're done here, I think I'll start looking into it immediately.
And Bob could
That's
be your
great.
sponsor. Bob,
Sure, happily. A
you
lot
just
of it.
need one.
Yeah. All
And
right.
obviously you have Bob Moore's email. So if you have any questions, he's
All right.
he's a board member. Janice is a board member.
Oh, I didn't know we were in important company
You
here.
are in a very important company. But the point is you have Bob's email. So if you have any questions, you can mail them to Bob. And if he can't answer it, I'm sure he can answer any question that you have. But if he can't, he'll direct it to the proper person.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Susan.
Right, Bob?
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Good.
All right, it's 12 after 8.
All right.
Any final words or announcements?
Great work. No, I
Yeah,
enjoyed-
we had a very good session. I thought everybody was very strong.
Oh,
Yes,
Stay
absolutely.
upbeat,
Very
stay
strong
upbeat,
session.
everybody.
Jane?
I just said, stay upbeat, everybody.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Good advice.
Well,
Good
we
advice.
are trying.
All
Well,
right.
this helps, that's for sure.
Yes.
It does.